Well, let's jump in and start taking this bird apart. So the first thing I do is I come in and I take the wings off. So really, you've got the wing coming around this way, so you guys can see that where the joint meets. So I just kind of do a slice around here and one underneath. And then if you fold that out, you can hear that joint separates right there. So from there, you just want to get your knife in and cut through. So you got a nice clean separation there at the joint. And then, you got your setup for your buffalo wings. So we'll set that aside. Let's spin this around. And again, just cut through right there. You don't want to cut that skin underneath. I like to fold it and just kind of separate the joint. And then just cut through to get everything separated. So easy peasy, you got two wings separated out just like that. So next thing we want to do is the leg thigh right here. So what I do, come in here, just separate out that skin right there. See how that's kind of separated out? Now, one thing to keep in mind, there is a little bit of meat right here between that thigh and the back. Just to capture as much value as you can, you want to make sure to include that as you come around. So again, come around there, we'll spin it around, slice that skin there. Same thing as with the wing, separate. You can see where the bone and your joint separates there, and you're just going to simply cut that through. And just like that, you've got a nice leg and thigh. Let me slide this out of the way. So if you want, you don't want to do a quarter, which is what this is called, that leg thigh quarter. You can just come in here and cut right through that. Oh, pull that skin there, and then you've got your leg and your skin on thigh ready to go. So again, just come in here, and you kind of have to adapt. Obviously there's two sides to the bird, and as you're working through that, it's a little different depending on whether you're right-handed, left-handed, how you're going to handle that, but you start to learn. So get that, cut that skin off there, and kind of cut down through there, flip it over, continue that cut around. Again, that extra bit of meat is right in that area there, so you want to make sure that gets included. Separate it there with the bone, and we'll just cut through that. We'll hang on there. And again, leg thigh, just like that. And I'm gonna come in here and cut that, we'll hang on there. And again, got your leg and your thigh separated, ready to make that delicious fried chicken recipe you've been wanting to try. All right, now the breasts, obviously. Everybody's wanting those breasts. I'm gonna switch knives. I told you guys you could use either knife. Been using this one, let's switch it up and use this one. So I'm gonna do a boneless, a skinless breast. So what you do is just cut the skin right back here. Gives you a nice little handle here. You can just pull that skin down and off. So now that's just hanging on there. So then if we look at the breast, you've got your breastbone right there, and you're working towards your wishbone up here. So what you want to do is just make a nice line right here along that breastbone, and make that cut up. And right when you get to the front here, you're going to curve just a little bit to follow that wishbone. All right. So then I'm going to pull that out and separate it, and I just kind of cut underneath and come right along, and there you go. You cut that out. Now obviously you've got your tender on the back here. You can pull off if you'd like, or you just cook that with the breast. But there's your boneless, skinless chicken breast. And again, you can see here, that's that backbone heading up towards this right here is your wishbone. So you just cut that off, and you're good to go. So let's do this other one. Just cut that down. I need to spin this a little bit for me. And cut right down there. And then just come in underneath and cut it free. There you go. Got a another boneless breast. Of course, the tenders underneath there. So there you go. That was I don't know how long that took. A couple of maybe a minute or two, and the whole chicken's parted out. And then you're left with this, the carcass. There is still some meat on here. And what I always encourage people to do, don't throw this away. Take this, stick it in your crock pot with some peppers, onions, you know, you can find recipes, just some seasonings, and let that stew for a day or two. And then strain it, and this will make excellent, excellent chicken broth. You will not be disappointed in what you can produce with this. So there is a little bit of meat on there, but that goes into that, helps really create the richness in that stock. So you're able to get some additional value out of using this. So let's just lay this out. So we got our breasts and 2 thighs. You got your 2 legs, and then finally those 2 wings. So it doesn't take too long, just a couple minutes. You can take a chicken, have it parted out. Once you've got it like this, obviously take something, make dinner tonight. If you're not going to get through the whole chicken, you know, that week for dinner, bag them up, wrap them up, and freeze them. These things are okay to be refrozen and then thawed out and used again at a future date. That way you can take a whole chicken like this and turn it into a lot of extra value and get all your favorite cuts out of it.